right, everyone. So we are back with the reaction review breakdown of the Episode 7 trailer, The Force Awakens. Here it is. It's been a long wait, and we have another year to go. So do we want to just get into the breakdown, and after it, we'll talk about all of our thoughts and everything?
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Sounds good.
All right, so we're opening up here. John Boyega's character, a stormtrooper, which we've heard rumors about. Clearly, I think he's going to be on Tatooine. I think this is the most, well-known planet in the Star Wars universe at this point.
Yeah. Well, it's the first one we really
Definitely.
saw, isn't it?
Oh yeah. So what do you guys think is happening here? Like, why are we?
I think he's
following
like he looks like he's lost his memory. He doesn't look like he knows where he is. Like he's just like woken up and he's like, where the fuck am I?
Right.
Right at the end of this clip, you hear an engine approaching just before it cuts away as well. At first glance, when I first watched this, I thought maybe he was in one of the TIE fighters or whatever that was shot down by the Falcon at the end.
Yeah,
maybe
well, like there is rumors that he is like a TIE pilot and he gets like shot down.
Oh,
I didn't realise that. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking this clip comes after the bit we saw later on with the Millennium Falcon.
that was my initial thought too. And I like, I think the armor looks very cool. A slight change to what Stormtroopers are, but I think it's definitely going to do, something different to differentiate themselves from, obviously, the Empire's got to evolve their armor at some point, right?
Yeah.
We saw it evolve from the Clone Wars to the actual trilogy, so I think it's very nice looking. Just a quick shot here, though, we're going to go to, like, this little spinning ball droid. I don't even know what that's called. Matt, do you have any idea? Like,
I don't think its name has been released, but this is meant to be Daisy Ridley's character's, like, little droid.
Okay.
I like it. I think it's pretty... I like the way that it moves. I think that's really interesting.
Yeah, it looks very cool.
It's cute as well. It's like a classic Star Wars cute droid.
Right. And then I think here's one of the first big reveals. Officially we see that the Stormtrooper helmet that we saw earlier, releases of is legit, this is at the point of the trailer where I'm like, oh god, it's
that's when it's Star Wars again. I mean, I know we've seen one Stormtrooper, but this is, see the helmets, like...
Now I want to point out, these Stormtroopers are not clones.
Right.
They're not clones. Everyone seems to assume that because they're Stormtroopers, they're clones. These are not clones.
So what you're telling me is these guys are actually going to be able to shoot something that is in front of their face.
Hey man, there's a reason why they can shoot in the trilogy. I know why.
Yeah, we know. God damn it!
I just love them though to retroactively go back and say, oh yeah, all the people that complained there was no black people in the first Star Wars movie, they're all black.
Except people are complaining now.
Oh, people actually, that's just racist.
Yeah, people are complaining. They're like, oh, why is the Stormtrooper black?
Well, let's talk about the complaining because I've already seen a few people, because we get the shot of the Stormtroopers' weapons here. Okay, I guess. I mean, it's a weapon. I don't know why we would complain about that, but fickle people gotta complain about everything. I think it looks pretty good. And we see that it's opening up to here what looks like maybe a water planet.
It looks kind of foresty because you can just make out like pillar-looking things that might be trees or
maybe
some.
Wait, wasn't there a rumor that this film does have some scenes on Endor?
There was
on a forest planet. So
okay, so it might
okay. And then there was also rumors that this last couple of weeks, they were doing taping, that they were doing a lot of water work. So it's like, I don't know, are they gonna go to Camino? Are they going to Mon Calamar? Like, where are they going?
Dagobah.
Yeah, true. Oh man, like, super excited.
I'd love that. They go back to steal the corpse of Yoda or something.
The corpse.
I'd love that little Yoda skeleton.
but his corpse disappeared. Remember?
Oh yeah, of course it did.
That's
because
the Force Awakens. They're
gonna steal his blankets.
No, it turns out Yoda's alive. He was just sleeping. He's now woken up.
Why are you leaving me? Oh god. So let's go over here. Here's how you know the trailer is legit, unlike all the fake ones.
Oh fuck the fake! My god.
Oh, the people complaining saying this one's worse than the fake ones. Like, what the fuck?
we got to reveal one of our new main characters. I believe we are going to be following for the entirety of the new trilogy, and just unless Abrams throws a curveball at us and kills her. So, God,
I'm always up for killing off major characters as a surprise. I mean, that's part of the reason I'm a huge Joss Whedon fan.
Right, and what do you guys think of the vehicle she's on? Clearly looks different than what we've seen before here.
It looks cool.
Yeah, it does. I think it looks great. It's got its own personality, and I think her look definitely looks pretty damn good. So no real big anything I could say about it because we don't really know about her character besides what we've heard, and what we've heard isn't much because mystery box and Abrams. So
from what I hear as well, they're only keeping this secrecy with the first one, and then the others.
Oh yeah.
Which I think's pretty smart. I mean, they're saying it's because it's the start of a new era, but let's face it, even George Lucas on episode 1, I think people saw too much of the movie with all those webisodes that he kept releasing.
Right.
God, yeah.
I'd rather have the mystery box than that again.
Yeah. So, I mean, let's go over here and look at our first shot of one of the new pilots we're going to be seeing here.
Oh, that's Oscar Isaac's character.
Oh, yeah. God. Oh, shit, it is. I didn't even recognize that was him. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's the lighting then.
It's the visor over his eyes.
Yeah, just
the way that the light goes through all gold and does make his face looks like a weird shape.
Yeah. God, this looks. I mean, the suit he's wearing looks amazing. But then we have this pan into the new generation of X-Wings, which are of course based on the old drawings. Which this looks beautiful.
Oh yeah. There's a slight lens flare at the side, but it's not completely Abrams out.
Right.
That's one thing I didn't notice in this trailer. There's no lens flare.
Yeah.
Except for when it would be there would be lens flare in this because the sun reflecting off the water and everything and.
Right. I noticed there wasn't a whole lot of density in this trailer, which to me automatically is like, oh, good. Look, Rick McCollum's not allowed to touch this damn thing. Oh, damn it.
It's so dense.
And then, when we have the voiceover, here is the reveal of the Sith. Now, what I like about this automatically is, he's walking, looks like he's having a little bit of trouble. Then the saber turns on, and it does something that the prequel sabers didn't do. It's pulsing.
Yeah.
I have a theory that I know that in Star Wars canon and everything, there is these overpowered lightsabers called dual phase lightsabers. And they're basically ones that use triple the power to make them stronger.
Right.
And that's what I think this one is.
So
looks great.
I love what's happening here, and then the last shot of this trailer is going to be the big one. We see the Falcon flying around. It does this cool maneuver, and then we see some new TIE fighters kind of shooting at it, and the trailer goes away to Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Now, I think the Falcon still looks great, It
looks beautiful, and you can see these tiny little details on it now as well, which you never really could in the fast-paced scenes with the Falcon in the original trilogy.
Yeah, I think they've nailed the look. The feel definitely feels like Star Wars should feel, I definitely got a huge chill from it, I felt like I was watching what came before, But now I think we want to just talk about the trailer and everything before, and I've seen, since the trailer debut, I've seen a bunch of people already hating it, right? They don't understand the hype. To me, and I was talking about this before the trailer, this is Star Wars. Star Wars changed movies forever. This isn't just another movie. This is the first time we don't know what Star Wars is. With the prequels, we knew what they were going to be. We knew that the last shot had to somehow feature Vader and stuff, right? When you had to feature the babies being born, you knew everything that was coming most of the part, right? We all kind of speculated, okay, yeah, clones, something with that, something with the troopers.
Let's face it, with Phantom Menace, before the movie even came out, Weird Al Yankovic did that song where he nailed the plot beat for beat, just based on internet rumours and things that had been revealed in those webisode documentaries.
With this coming out, it's Star Wars is going to be fresh, and it's the first time we don't know what's happening. I think that's the best part of this, and I think this trailer just confirms that everything's changed. It's going to be a different world. It's not going to be what we've seen before. And you guys had a good theory on the villain's voice. So why don't you guys go into that and just talk about your reaction to the trailer a bit?
It sounds like Khan Noonien Smaug.
Yes, it does.
I think it could be him, or it could be Max von Sydow's character, or it could be Adam Driver's character. We don't know.
Yeah.
That's the thing we don't know at this point. It's pure speculation, but man, I like the voice. It's eerie.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think they nailed that part of it at least almost perfectly.
I mean, that's one thing Star Wars always got right with the even with the prequels, like the villains, the Sith voice. They always have these badass voices.
Right.
It's like even Darth Maul as well. Even though he didn't actually the actor didn't do his own voice. It was Peter Serafinowicz. Yeah, it's one tiny element of a Sith that they seem to get right, and I love it.
Does anybody else have any closing thoughts? Because to me, this is the first ever trailer, right? It's the teaser.
It's a teaser. It's a teaser.
Right,
yeah.
it's a teaser. Like, this is leading up to undoubtedly what we're going to get in May with Avengers. May the 4th, probably the full official first trailer. So to me, this is like this was everything I could have wanted and more. I mean, we saw the villain, we see the Falcon, we see the new characters we're going to be following. We see I don't know. Everything just works for me. I love the trailer.
I'm glad it wasn't what the rumored official trailer description that was going around for a while was, which was literally just there's music playing, there's a slideshow of characters just standing there.
Right.
And it was like, and then it ends
so like that fake
coming
one,
at the screen,
like that fake one was.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they just said, like, I mean, it didn't even end the way that all those descriptions were. They were like so adamant. Oh no, it ends with the Millennium Falcon coming at the screen and shooting. And there was even screenshots released that said, no, this is from the legit thing. You can tell because look, it's the Falcon coming towards the screen, just like we've heard. It's not in the trailer.
Yay, good.
Yeah.
So with all that, I think all three of us here at least, I think we love the hell out of this trailer.
Oh, one last thing as well. I can't believe we haven't mentioned this already. I'm actually really happy that they don't show any of the original trilogy.
Yeah. That's good. That's really good.
I mean,
like, I think that would have been the too obvious route to go down.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, with this trailer, this is Star Wars. This is, very close to a lot of people. If you mess up something, like you do the reveal of the characters and you don't have it in a full trailer, if something looks out of place, it's going to get taken apart and people are going to overreact. So I think saving your time, and really doing it right was probably the best idea for them, release it in the right trailer. So I think they got everything pretty much perfect here, It's Star Wars. It felt like Star Wars. It looks like Star Wars. Yeah, sure, I've seen complaints. It looks a little too clean. Go watch every first trailer for every movie and compare it to the last trailer. They have a year to go, so...
Plus, apart from the night shot of the Sith guy and that one shot from inside the Stormtrooper ship, like, everything is just on one location, really. Like, I get the impression that almost every shot from this trailer was from the same scene.
Yeah, it's so... Besides, like, the, Falcon or the X-Wings flying, everything does look very contained. So... Yeah, I definitely agree with you there.
I loved the way that the camera followed the Millennium Falcon as well. Like, it proper gave you the impression of flight. Like, the way that the ground came from the top as well. Like, you can tell it's flying upside down. Like, that was just beautiful. It just
and there's original trilogy sound effects as well, like the X-Wing sound, like the original trilogy ones. At the start of the trailer, you can hear a probe droid sound thingy.
Oh, yeah.
Really cool.
Talking of the droids though, the little round football droid, like that, just the little sounds it was making, it just was so it was just so original trilogy and less like the prequels where I think they went overboard with it. It was subtle and it was just nice.
What, like Roger over and over?
Exactly.
Yeah. Alright, so that's going to end this for us. I mean, we managed to talk about it, we gave all our reactions. When we know more, which should be in a while from now, we'll of course get back to you guys with that. Let us know your thoughts and everything down below in the comments, and we'll make sure to read them and talk about this more on the upcoming podcast, so stay tuned for that, guys.
Hey guys, Joel here reminding you that this video was made possible thanks to our many great patrons. If you want to become a patron and get exclusive comic book cast content, then click the Patreon link below and see how you can help us bring you the content you've come to love. Every little bit helps, and thanks for listening.